What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. 3 separate days, 3 different decks, 3 different matches for you guys. And at the time recording of this was because I had to do daily missions, and it makes it so that I was able to switch different decks every now and then. But the 3 different decks that I'm going to showcase you guys, courtesy of those daily missions, was this replay is indeed one of them. And based off from this hand in Charmers, all I can say is this hand does absolutely wonders. Bingo Machine go. So up against Blue Eyes. Ultimate Fusion. Alternative. Alternative. So double alternative and Ultimate Fusion. Normal White Stone of Legend. White Stone and Legend into Linkuriboh. White Stone gets Blue Eyes. Apparently off from Bingo Machine Go, gave him Alternative. Monster Reborn, the White Stone and Legend. Synchro Shogun. Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. White Stone and Legend again, just to get Blue Eyes once again. So 2 Blue Eyes and 2 blanks. Spirit Dragon for Azure Eyes. And then Hard Pass. And as for Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, it's been a long while ever since one of the Blue Eyes White Dragon structure decks from way back when. So when it comes to Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, if this card is special summon, doesn't matter how, until the end of the next turn, no one can target dragons you currently control. Also, they cannot be killed within card effects. Once per turn during your standby phase, target 1 normal monster in your graveyard, doesn't gotta be Blue Eyes, special it. Awakening Spell, there's the Max C, so no point of taking this challenge. Normal Asa, drew into a Monster Reborn of our own, set Unpossessed, Asa over Linkuriboh, just to force it out, and then Hard Pass after. Lane, Harpy's Feather Duster, of course. Shift, Azure Eyes to attack mode, Azure Eyes over Asa. Normal Win, Instant Fuse. Oh, and board state is simplified, no harm. So instead of Restrict, it is Mud Dragon at the Swamp, just to make it wind. Overlaid it to winds for Lightning Chidori. Chidori top decks, Azure Eyes. Chidori go up into Drill Driver. Monster Reborn. The alternative, since it was properly special summoned. Drill Driver. Alternative, 55. 25 left. And 1 set. Depends on what that 1 set is. It could be literally anything. Also, hate to tick you off, Alternative, but shift you to defense mode just in case. That set card could be literally any of the Mirror Forces, especially Dark Mirror Force, for the sake of banishing the alternative of his. Otherwise, like literally any Mirror Force does it. Storming or Drowning, bounce back the driver. and then killing it off from OG Mirror Force. It's basically revive any monster that isn't Driver, of course, or Chidori. And on top of that, Dark Mirror Force banishes the alternative. So you never know what goes on with it. Apparently, the set card was a blank card, and Drill Driver make it lethal for Charmers. And switching gears from Charmers into Traptrix, and based off from this hand, all I can say is I think it's doable. I don't know. Normal Ginlisi. Ginlisi into Sarah. Shea Brigandine. Sarah. For Traptrix. Now, if you're wondering, Traptrix instead of Myrmilio, just to set another trap, here's the original intention off from Traptrix. In case people forgot about what she does, here's how she works. Not counting the gimmick effect of unaffected by whole normal traps, you can activate whole normal traps straight from your hand. So she's an honorary magical musket of whole normal traps, as I like to call it. And then the activation and effects of normal traps in general, not just trap hole cards, but normal traps in general on your field cannot be negated. In other words, whenever a normal trap activates, there's no stopping you. Oh, and of course, if you're wondering why I did not overlay into Rafflesia, it is because I want to keep Traptrix as well as the 2 trap holes in the hand. Because if I already know full well that I got a hand full of trap hole trap cards, this is the part where Traptrix is going to do some of the heavy work. So in this case, board state would be Imperm for the sake of Sarah, as well as Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare and Time Space Trap Hole from the hand. Upstart, normal Magician's Rod, flips up Impermanence, Seraphet. Nope, there's the Ash. Well, we tried. Magician's Rod over Sarah. Magician's Rod into Artemis. And from the hand, we will time space it back into the extra. And of course, we lose the 1,000 for that. And for the record, can we just appreciate the fact that the Gaia mate was absolutely super nice of us to receive? That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Top decks Mantis. Norman Mantis. Adds Dionea. 15 and 18. Mantis, Shea Brigandine for Rafflesia. and then opponent scoops from there on out. And last but not least, in this unbelievable match for you guys, this is the main event of all main event matches. And looking at this hand, all I can say is get your popcorn, get your drinks, because this match is going to be a long, wild ride. Discard swap, special swap, swap effect, send Ronin Tonin, specials Jet, Jet gets the starter, Spright starter for Spright blue, blue effect, get red, special red, swap frog bounces back, normal swap, swap, send another copy, Ronin Tonin. Frog and Toad for Gigantic Spright. What on earth is this? Hyperia. Wow. For a level 2, that's quite something. Level 2, obviously. Earth, Reptile, 500 both ways. If this card is summoned, any shape or form, draw a card. Seems pretty good for a plus. Hard once of Hyperia. Hyperia and Jet for Elf. Elf, bring back swap. Blue and swap for Masquerina and 2 set. Okay. Monster negate. Monster reborns a level 2, rank 2, link 2 from your grave. Quick link into something in terms of interruption. And then no smashers searched out. That pretty much means I'm convinced one of the 2 set cards has to be smashers. Okay. And by any chance, almost forgot, did he not no carrot on site? So in this case, Monster negate reborns a level, rank, or link 2s. Quick link into something I'm convincing Unicorn to interrupt. And then 2 blanks. I'm guessing one of them is smashers. And the true question is, all from Spright Red when it comes to Monster negate, it is once per turn. And on top of that, the 2 monsters being pointed at all from Elf, none of them can be targeted. Alright, y'all. We got some bullets in our hands. Let's count them down. Normal Billy the Kid fires off the E-Telly, so what level 3 or lower psychic from hand or deck? Show me Ghost Ogre. What on earth is this? Psychic Ace. That's a level 2? Wow. Obviously it's psychic for the sake of E-Telly. Dark, 1000 attack, no defense. Not once a turn. If this card in the monster zone is tributed, target 1 card anywhere on the field, kill it. Okay, so a little bit of a spot removal, which is super nice. Masquerina. Fire off Ghost Ogre. Spright Red, tribute all Psychic Ace to negate it. Dancing Needles, Psychic Ace, Hyperia, and Ronin-Tonin. Spright Elf attempts to revive Ronin-Tonin. Forbidden Chalice as Chain 6 target Elf. Never mind about Unicorn when it's Avramax that I'm dealing with, which is Barf. Billy the Kid, ditch Cross Dom. Link off Billy the Kid into Max. Max effect. Steady Hands. Desperado. Fiendish Steel. Desperado. Kill off Gigantic. Fiendish Steel to protect the Musket. Tactics. Take Avramax. Avramax over red. Max for 1,000. 2 together for Lina. But wait a minute though. If this Link summoned card you control, nope, because we stole it off from Tactics, the graveyard effect of Avramax will not come up. However, Lina, on the other hand, return the Avramax to me. Normal's Cap Shell. One of the following effects and only once that turn. So one effects or any of the 3 can do all 3. If this card is tributed, used as material for Fusion, Synchro, or Link, detached from an Xyz monster to activate that monster's effect. Either way, all of them will result you to draw 1 card. Oh, level 2 Dark Fiend, nothing both ways. Special Blue. Blue getting Jet. Special Jet. Get the starter. Activate that said starter. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you use starter or Gigantic Spright, you are locked into nothing but 2s. There's the carrot. Jet and blue for Gigantic. Gigantic for red. Gigantic and Cap Shell for Elf. Cap Shell, draw 1. Elf, revive. Wait, serious? Target 1, level 2 in your grave, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can target 1 rank 2, link 2 monster instead. Special summon it. It does include a copy of itself, which is absolutely nuts. And the fact that he took a copy out of the graveyard, thank goodness that Elf is indeed a once per turn, otherwise card would have been broke. And due to stealing the Avramax, Sprites are having a tough time going after the stolen Avramax. The fact that Lina took it, and on top of that, both starter and Gigantic is locking him out from doing so. So guys, that's gonna do it. All 3 matchups with 3 different decks. Which ones of the replays is your favorite the most? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you're not tuned in already, hit the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.